From a Pennsylvania Christmas tree farm to global superstardom, one artist has defined a generation, broken countless records, and rewritten the rules of the music industry. This is the incredible story of Taylor Swift. Born on December 13, 1989, Taylor Allison Swift showed an early passion for music. Growing up on a Christmas tree farm, she was surrounded by the storytelling traditions of country music. Inspired by artists like Shania Twain and the Dixie Chicks, she picked up her first guitar at age 12 and began writing her own songs. It wasn't just a hobby, it was a calling. Her lyrics, filled with teenage angst, love, and heartbreak, were startlingly relatable and mature for her age. Convinced of her daughter's immense talent, her family made a life-changing decision. They moved to Hendersonville, Tennessee, the heart of country music, to give Taylor a real shot at her dream. At just 14 years old, she became the youngest artist ever signed by the Sony ATV music publishing house. But she didn't want to just write songs for others. She wanted to sing them. Her big break came during a showcase at Nashville's famous Bluebird Cafe. There, she caught the eye of Scott Borchetta, a record executive who was about to launch his own label, Big Machine Records. He saw the spark, the raw talent, and the unwavering determination. Taylor Swift became his first signed artist. In 2006, her debut single, Tim McGraw, hit the airwaves. The song, a nostalgic look back at a summer romance, was an instant success, climbing the country charts and introducing the world to a fresh-faced songwriter with a knack for telling stories. Her self-titled debut album followed, a collection of honest, heartfelt songs that resonated deeply with young audiences. It was certified multi-platinum and established her as the new princess of country music. Songs like Teardrops on My Guitar and Our Song became anthems for a generation of fans who felt like Taylor was singing directly about their own lives. Her sophomore album, Fearless, released in 2008, was a cultural phenomenon. It wasn't just a country album anymore, it was a crossover smash. With hits like Love Story and You Belong With Me, Taylor's music exploded onto pop radio. The album's themes of fairy tale romance and high school crushes were universal. Fearless won 4 Grammy Awards, including the coveted Album of the Year, making Taylor, at just 20 years old, the youngest artist in history to win the award. The world was officially in the midst of Swift mania. However, with massive fame comes intense public scrutiny. The 2009 MTV Video Music Awards became an infamous moment in pop culture history. As Taylor accepted her award for Best Female Video, she was interrupted on stage. The incident sparked a massive public conversation, but for Taylor, it became a defining moment. It was a harsh lesson in the unpredictable nature of fame, a trial by fire that would shape her resilience and her songwriting for years to come. Instead of retreating, Taylor channeled her experiences into her music. Her 2010 album, Speak Now, was written entirely by herself, a bold statement to anyone who doubted her songwriting abilities. It was a direct conversation with her fans, her critics, and the world. Tracks like Mean and Dear John were unflinchingly honest, showcasing her ability to turn pain into powerful art. With each new album, Taylor continued to evolve. The 2012 album, Red, was a masterful blend of country, pop, and rock, featuring the epic breakup anthem, All Too Well, a song that would become a fan-favorite masterpiece. Then, in 2014, she made her most definitive career shift yet. She released 1989, a full-blown synth-pop album that left her country roots behind. It was a massive commercial and critical success, spawning chart-topping hits like Shake It Off, Blank Space, and Style. In 1989, won her a 2nd Grammy for Album of the Year, making her the first woman to win the award twice. She wasn't just a music star anymore, she was a pop icon. But the higher she climbed, the more intense the spotlight became. The mid-2010s were a turbulent time, marked by public feuds and intense media scrutiny that often overshadowed her music. In 2017, after a year-long hiatus from the public eye, she returned with a roar. Her album Reputation was a dark, defiant, and powerful statement. With a snake motif and an electro-trap sound, she confronted the narratives that had been built around her, taking control of her own story. The accompanying stadium tour became the highest-grossing US tour in history. Just as the world thought they had her figured out, she changed again. Her 2019 album, Lover, was a return to light. A vibrant and romantic celebration of love in all its forms. It was also her first album released under her new record deal with Republic Records, a move that gave her ownership of her future master recordings. This issue of ownership became a pivotal battle. When the master recordings of her first 6 albums were sold, she made a groundbreaking decision: she would re-record all of them, starting with Fearless, Taylor's version, and Red, Taylor's version. She embarked on an unprecedented project to reclaim her artistic legacy. These re-recordings, complete with previously unreleased From the Vault tracks, have been a monumental success, celebrated by fans and critics alike. The 10-minute version of All Too Well became a cultural event, proving the timeless power of her storytelling. During the global lockdown of 2020, Taylor surprised the world twice with the release of 2 indie folk sister albums, Folklore and Evermore. These introspective, character-driven albums showcased a whole new side of her artistry, earning her a 3rd Album of the Year Grammy for Folklore. This historic win put her in an elite group of artists who have won the award 3 times. From a teenager writing songs in her bedroom to a global superstar who commands stadiums, Taylor Swift's journey is a masterclass in evolution, resilience, and artistic integrity. Her ability to connect with millions through her deeply personal yet universal songwriting is unmatched. She is a savvy businesswoman, a fierce advocate for artists' rights, and a constant source of inspiration. Her story is far from over, but it has already cemented her as one of the most important and influential artists of all time. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this look into the life of a legend, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more stories behind the music. Let us know in the comments which Taylor Swift era is your favorite. We'll see you in the next one.